As soon as I'd wake up, I wouldn't even take my head off the pillow. I wouldn't even have my feet touch the ground. I would instantly seek dopamine. I would pick up my phone to my right, I would lay in that bed, and I would instantly go to Instagram. And I'd open it up and I would see what everyone else did the night before. And I started the day not only with dopamine, but this comparison to put others on a pedestal or above me. And I was constantly just distracting myself and dumbing down my productivity because I would instantly go to social media. And what I would do is I would go look and I would see what I missed the last 8 to 10 hours, and I would see what happened in sports in the last 8 to 10 hours, and I would just scroll and scroll. And then once that was done for 5 minutes, I would go and open Snapchat, and I would do the same thing for about 5 minutes. I would respond to people. I would see what I missed on stories in the last 8 to 10 hours, and that never led me to a successful life. Because as soon as the day started, I was leading myself down this drain. There was no productivity. There was no direction. There was no success because I was instantly putting myself in someone else's shoes and not worrying about my own. And that is exactly why I started to live out a morning routine every single day. Because when I was doing that, I was never productive. I never had consistently successful days. I would do those two things. I would take my feet to the ground. I would take my head off the pillow, and I would instantly start my day, hoping that there was going to be a positive direction. But there never was, because I was never in control of the morning. And that is exactly why the morning routine is a part of my life today. Because after I started to do that, I started to literally see life for what I wanted it to be. I started to be more purposeful and intentful. I started to live a life of direction. I started to live a life that was fulfilling. Because as soon as I started the day with a win that was rooted into where I wanted to be, that is when I started to see the biggest change, because I was trying to give someone else their wins and I wasn't worrying about my own. And that ultimately ended in a loss. So this is why today I'm going to show you guys how to plan your morning routine, a step-by-step process that I personally do every single day that you guys can follow for success. So again, beforehand, no morning routine, I was instantly waking up comparing. I instantly would start with no direction. I lacked effort. I lacked all these things that were ultimately holding me back because I wasn't the man that was capable of actually having a purpose because I wasn't starting the day correctly. See, but once I started to actually do that, the discipline and the intentful man that started the day, it was life-changing. It was like night and day. And I can never, ever go back to who I was before. So for me, personally, I always start the day with something super easy, right? Not in terms of instant gratification easy, but it's something to build on top of into the other habits that I do every morning. And first off, it's going to be make your bed. So I don't know about you guys, but junior year year of high school, we all heard that TED talk of make your bed. It creates productivity. It makes a disciplined man, and kind of went over probably in one ear out the other, right? Some people, you guys probably made your bed from that. But for me, I didn't listen to shit. So I didn't do that for 7 years. And then time comes where now I make my bed every morning. I don't do it because I want my room to look the best. I don't do it because it makes me feel great. I just know that I'm more disciplined if I can take the simple task of making my bed in the morning. That starts the task and the day with a disciplined action. From there, I will do prayer and Bible reading. The prayer is for peace. It's for reassurance. It is for my relationship. And if that's not for everyone, then you can find something else to bring you peace as soon as you wake up, as long as it's not a negativity. I used to wake up and smoke a blunt immediately, and that was my peace. But ultimately, I was out of reality, and I never had the life that I wanted to live. Third thing is going to be that Bible. So find something that you instantly get wisdom from. It could be reading. It could be listening to a video and taking notes on it. It does not need to be something so grand, right? Like you read 10 pages, but just read a page, right? That's going to acquire wisdom. From there, I will drink 32 ounces of water. The reason I drink 32 ounces of water is it gets my brain going. As you sleep, your body dehydrates and it's at rest. And your brain needs water and energy to get the day started. So as soon as I wake up, to prioritize my health, I drink 32 ounces of water. It gets my metabolism going, it's my brain moving, and it just keeps me disciplined again to focus on what I need to do. If I drink that water, now I'm ready to go. I don't need coffee. I don't need some energy drink. I have what God intended me to use, and that is water. And after that, I'll go into some journaling. So I'm going to set my intentions for the day of what I want to think about, who I'm aligning with, whatever the case may be. Or you can just journal and reflect. So I use journaling as a time of intention, and I use it as a time of reflection. So a matter of understanding why I think the way I do or what I want to think about is the journal. The biggest benefit I saw from the journal is now my brain has clarity. It's like a GPS. So as I go about the day, there is no confusion. There is no bouncing ideas from time to time or something overwhelming me in my mind. It's all on paper and I can understand it better now that it's in front of me. From journaling, I will go back to reading. The Bible, I'll read my Bible in prayer, but this is separate, so I'm learning and setting intention towards something I want to learn. Right now, I'm reading a Napoleon Hill book. Before, it was a book called Transurfing. Other things that you can do is you can just find some type of one-page thing that is applicable to where you want to be. If it's a cookbook, if it is a stock trading book, whatever the case may be, read something that is going to be applied to your day-to-day life so you can start the day with wisdom. And then from there, I'm going to do something that's challenging. And for me, it was always weighted core or some type of core movement because I was a fat boy, I was bigger, I lost a lot of weight, and doing core was never enjoyable. So from that point on, I would do core. I would do something that I would not want to do. And when I started to do that, it grew this muscle of perseverance. When anything else presented itself that was hard that day, I was able to just bitch it out. I was able to walk myself in the fire because I started the day with something challenging. So if anything else challenging came, it was that much easier. So I would start the day with weighted core. Now I'll do 50 push-ups. But whatever the case may be, though, find something that is challenging to you. So it could be a cold shower. It could be a walk outside. Whatever the case may be, start something that focuses on bettering yourself with perseverance. And overall, this all adds up to discipline. It all adds up to direction in your life. My morning routine consists of a disciplinary action. It consists of a health, focusing on my health, and it focuses on wisdom, right? About all those three things, once I start the day with that, that's what I'm going to carry forward the rest of the day. And that's why it's so important. Because if you were to just wake up and instantly go to your phone and instantly look at something from the night before, you're not going to be productive the rest of the day. Because I've lived both sides. I know how it is. The day always starts in the morning. That is the reset to your day. And if you're not going to start the day right, then your brain is ultimately going to collapse the rest of the day. And this is scientific, right? You can look this up. There's an alpha and a beta brainwave state. And when your body immediately wakes up, your subconscious is more active. So now the rest of the day, you're going to be subconsciously thinking about what you did in the morning, or you're going to build off of what you did in the morning. The same said with the last 15 minutes of before bed. So this isn't just my opinion. This is scientific law. This is literally a law of the world. Your brain does not know better. Once you start doing the first 15 minutes, you're going to start seeing so much more productivity. So I hope that you guys can build something for yourself that's unique to you, that applies to wisdom, that applies to discipline, that applies to your intention. There's something with a health-related aspect. You don't have to copy what I did, but fit what works for you. And most importantly, do not make it super long. It does not need to be more than 30 minutes. It does not need to be something that's so drastic that takes you an hour long, like a red light therapy or the Andrew Huberman 3-hour routine. It does not need to be like that, because all of us don't have that time. We work 9 to 5s. It's simple. So make something that's not complex and make it simple and it'll be easy to follow. And if you guys still don't know what to do with your morning routine, you still feel like even if you did this, you still feel lost, I have something for you. So I will offer you guys a one-on-one coaching mentorship where I could actually help you guys and build you guys up from the ground up. I've been in the bottomless pit. I've found myself in hell. I was at the deep, dark pit, crawling myself out, feeling depressed every day, not wanting to live. I was obese. I was out of shape. I was doing the things that weren't beneficial for me. But after trial and error, I was able to build my own method of success, and I hope that you guys can do the same by learning from it. So if you guys want to click the link below in the bio, you guys will find a link to have a one-on-one call to learn more about this. And if you're not interested and you just want to learn and apply something that's going to better you, then click the link below. But if it does not help you guys, then simply I'm just happy to help you. So without further ado, I hope you guys actually applied and took notes to this video. It's so important to me to have a morning routine and just be disciplined as a man, because I will get so much more done. So God bless you guys and have an amazing, amazing day.